Yo, it's your boy, Wayne J. And of course, I got something to say. In the absence of my homie E, I have a special guest today that I've been trying to link up with for a little while. Entrepreneur, honorable. It's so many things that I can say. Hey, and she a product of class of 04 too. So yeah. But for those who don't know, this is the honorable DJ Lunsford.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How you gonna do me like
Yeah. We got to. Yeah, for sure. So man, introduce yourself to the people for the people who don't know,
Okay, like you said, me and Wayne, we go way back.
For sure.
Classmates.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've been knowing each other since we what? Probably 4.
Man, knee high.
5.
Yeah. That long.
Of course, we classmates, and like he said, I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own business, opened in 2019, and I'm trying to get things back rolling.
Yeah, let's do that. So what inspired you to launch a candle making business? Like, how did that come about? How did that transpire?
I think, well, anybody who know me know, like when I graduated high school, I was at Electrolux from like the age of 18 to I was there for like 6 years, probably 6-7 years. So I started having my children, and of course that factory life is something different.
Right.
But like, I think like while I was working those type of jobs, like I was working them, and I was like, I always was kind of telling myself, like, if I can do this, like, I can do something for myself. Right. If I can, I always just had that energy, because I went from Electrolux, then I went into healthcare, and, I kind of moved around a lot. But every time I moved around, like, each place I would learn something different. Mm-hmm. But when I was working these jobs, I was kind of like, I can do this. Like I would learn, like, how this works. Because, the factories, they teach you supply and demand. Like, a lot of people don't pay attention, but like, how they used to always get on to us about scrap and all that different stuff.
Quality,
yeah. So like, those type of jobs, like, were teaching me, like, even though I didn't go to college or nothing, or I didn't finish college, those type of jobs were always kind of teaching me along the way, like, how stuff ran and operated. And like, when I was younger, like, I was working so many hours. I was working 12-hour shifts. I was at the prison. I was working 24-hour shifts. So like, I think before starting my business, I was just like, if I could work this hard, for somebody else, I need to put that energy into doing something for myself. Right. So that's kind of like what sparked it. Okay. And got it started.
For sure. So you say you got started in 2019.
It was 2019.
So this is actually what you got going on now. This is really like a relaunch.
It is.
Of your vision. Yeah.
I've reopened. I closed down and reopened because, like, what people don't realize about business too is, though, it's not as easy as people try to make it look. Like, it's more that you still gotta learn along the way. Like, you can jump in and, okay, you look cute, okay, you started your business, but like, when you get into the logistics of it, like, I try to tell people who start a business, it's so easy to pay for a business. Right. Like, to stay in the green, you did good for the month. Right. But like, I feel like a lot of people who start businesses, they don't understand that you can go in and you can be doing well, but you're going to run into them times where you're like, hold on, I made this and didn't make that. So it ain't making sense. Yeah. So. Because
it'll get slow.
It's up and down.
Up and down.
Unless you just booming. Or like, if you don't have to put anything, it don't take much to operate. You know what I mean? Like, if you got a product, of course, you have to keep up with your supplies. You still got to have those supplies before you can run your business. It's something, if you're braiding hair, you just need your hands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the clientele. But it's different, like, when you have to, like I said, it's back to that supply and demand thing. Like, if the demand is not there and the supply, it go hand in hand.
Right. So the idea of the bus, you brought a bus to the candles to the bus, joined that together. That's dope. Now, that's dope. I like that. So what can people, like, tell us about the actual doc and create, the whole experience, how you got that idea, how you joined that together, like I want to know what's up, like,
because like I said, when you run a business, it's a supply and demand thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you got an overhead, you got to pay for that overhead.
Right.
So like I think I started out here actually in small town startup.
Right.
Had a little space downstairs, and then I migrated. Of course, partnering across the street, and I did that all in the realm of probably 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And something I learned that it's when you got to pay for that overhead, it's easier to sink in business. So, of course, initially I went in making the candles, but it turned into kind of like the workshop thing. How I was doing everybody parties and stuff.
Yeah.
So the party bus came along because I was thinking more mobile.
Yeah.
Something that's mine. Like I feel like if before I pay somebody for an overhead again, I'd rather put that money into something that I can look at and this is my asset. This is mine. I'm gonna make money off of that, and I don't have to pay nobody other than the taxes, the insurance. So it was kind of like the idea of I wanted something more, that was mine and mobile. Yeah. Regardless whether if business is going good or I can take that bus and build up my clientele. I can do one party. I'm still gonna profit something. That's an asset. I'm making money now. Versus if I'm in a space and I'm paying somebody else. This is theirs. At the end of the day, I can get kicked out or lose this space tomorrow and I walk away with nothing. Right. Bus is mine.
Yeah.
So that's the way I was thinking. I was just thinking, just move it more. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. So what do you get with the experience from the bus? Like if I was to book, however, you got it set up, what services are you offering in the package?
It'll be the same as the workshops.
Yeah.
All except it's a dock and create.
Yeah.
So basically what the bus will do, it'll come to you and wherever you are, whether it's your home, whether it's a business or different location, and it'll dock. And when it docks, you and your guests can create candles.
Yeah.
So you can make your own custom candles, and of course that's something for you and your guests to take with you. And then after that experience, the bus takes you on an excursion, whether you're going to dinner, whether you're going to one of the locations around here, whether you're going to 1015, Sweeties, one of the bars around here. That's something that you can do.
Right. How long did it take for you to perfect your craft? I know it was a lot of trial and error. When you started making candles, was it an overwhelming process? Man, I got to get this right, or was you just boom? You tried something, it worked, and you were like, man, this is a hit.
No, it was trial and error.
Yeah.
Because if you know a candle, you can get a candle and it's scent 1 minute, and then you burn it again, it's trash.
Yeah.
So the first candle I made, you could smell it, and I was like, okay, I got something. But when I burnt it, I didn't smell anything. I was like, what I do wrong? Actually, I was thinking, this ain't gonna work. This is stupid. I was like, who told me I can make candles?
Yeah.
But of course, I got some encouragement from people, and they was like, just try it again. I go back in. So it did end up trying again. Of course, the wicks wasn't right. So it was trial and error.
Yeah.
I spent a couple $100 trying to get that first candle right.
Yeah. So is candle making is it a form of therapy for you? After a long day, when you just want to go home, wind down, is that something that you get into to relieve some stress? Is that how you get away from the world and everything that's going on? Do you take it for your motivation?
Yeah, I get what you asked me.
No,
it's not.
It's not.
It's not. I'm gonna tell you, it's really not. What really pushes me to keep making them is the feedback I get from them.
Yeah.
I'll see people. I see old people.
Yeah.
Black, white, all different kind of people in Walmart, and they'll be like, "I need a candle. I like your candles." So I think it's the people. And just being able to produce that for people and know that it's something that they enjoy, that's what drives me the most about making them. But actually, just to say that's my release, it's not.
Yeah.
But I enjoy making something that people actually, want.
How do you come up with the name Wine City? What's the Wine City? Why Wine City?
I was looking at I think it was a book I was reading, and I can't even tell you what book it was, but it was just a book on business and how you go in and how you're successful with your business and stuff. And it made, in the book, it was a statement. It was basically saying something. Don't do something ordinary. Yeah. Don't say something ordinary. People overlook ordinary, but something that doesn't make sense, their minds always go. That's right. Where it come from? It don't even make sense. Like, it's something, with that, and people will remember it more. So of course, when you got your candles, you got wine. You want to drink wine. So I was just thinking of something far-fetched. Like, it doesn't have my name on it. It's not me, but it's just, that's where it came from. I was thinking it was something that didn't really, like, it don't, how, think of a big brand. Yeah. Think of all the big brands, like the names of, like, they stuff. What is a Pepsi? Right. Where it come from? What is that?
Nah, I get you.
No, but seriously, you get what I'm saying. Or, like, even with, like, some of the popular brand candles, like White Barn, that can be something that meant something to somebody, but still, just to say, it's not a name. It's not like, oh, D. Nicole Candles. That's too typical. So that's kind of like where I get that from.
So how you come up with the names of your candle, like the scent?
The scent?
Do you just?
I just play around with them.
Yeah. You play around.
I just play around with
them. Yeah. So, like, okay, so there's so many people that wants to step out and do something. I mean, because we all got bright ideas, right?
Right.
So I think the thing is the procrastination.
Right.
You know what I mean? The fear of what people think.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, they not gonna like this, or you know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna pay it no attention. Like, what's your advice for somebody to get over that fear of just stepping out there and doing something?
To just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, to do it, and you have to research beyond opinions. Because, like, the way my mind works is you can only listen to people for so long. Like, you got to actually go learn something, from people who actually know. Or you got to read a book. Like, you know how they say knowledge is in them books? They are. Yeah. Like, people who go out and that are actually successful, a lot of times they didn't get a leg up. It's something they learned, and it worked because they learned it somewhere. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So my advice would be to just do it. Like, research on it. Like, don't just listen to people, because it's so easy to sit beside people that don't even see the vision in your head. So if it's not in their head, they're going to steer you away from it. They're going to say, it don't make sense, or, oh, you can't do that, or why would you do that? Because it's not for them. You have to go along with what God already put in your mind for you to do. Right. So, so if God done gave you something, look, if it is in His alignment, it is gonna flow, and it ain't even gonna be like, what?
Because I struggle with this right here, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, for those who know, I hadn't really sat down and had an interview or created content in a while. I got cold feet, and that's more of, going back to procrastinating. But I was dealing with life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in a dark place, so I didn't have no motivation to come up here and do anything. So I just shut everything and everybody out. And I ain't even feel like this was worth doing at one point. You know what I mean? Like, forget it. I ain't gonna do nothing. But I was surprised to, like, when people see me out, like, man, where you been at? I ain't seen you. You know what I'm saying? Like, blah, blah. I ain't even know you were paying me no attention. Like,
right.
So I was like, maybe people is watching. Maybe people is paying it attention. So there was some motivation for me to, like, kind of keep going. And then you hit me up, and I was like, okay, maybe I can get going again. And then I've been having people, man, where you been? Like, I really like what y'all got going. Like, keep going. Like, forget what people think. Like, just step out there. You know what I mean? It ain't about so much of comments, like, and likes. Like, long as people view, like, the view, like, you watching it, like, that's what's up. Yeah. So, I mean, I when I look at you, I see you being, like, motivation and an inspiration to young women, especially, young black women, single women with kids, whatever that is. Like, you actually doing it, and I'm pretty sure you have motivated other people.
And it's so crazy to think, because I think like as a single parent, like, people don't realize, like, when it's a difference when people say it but it's a difference like when you feel it. It's a lot to deal with when you feel it. So when you are that, it's kind of hard to even tell yourself that I inspire somebody, or you listen to me, you actually think I can show you the way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah. Do your kids, do they get involved with your candle? Do they help you?
They don't, but like my kids like tell me all the time, like they make everything, all my sacrifices for. They tell me, they like, Mom, I love you. I like my son made a post not too long ago, and it said what did that post say? It was basically something in the realm of I seen my mama turn this into this, so if you ain't like this, I can't even pay you no attention. And that post made me think like I'm pouring into him, and I'm not even feeling like maybe I'm doing my best right now. But that's something I seen and he didn't even know I seen it.
Right.
So I'm like, wow, like you thought about your mom. You think of your mama like that.
Them kids always watching. We might not believe they always watching. They
is. And I think, like you said, like the dark places, they gonna come.
Yeah.
They gonna come. Them dark places, they gonna come. I think like us at our age, it's time to find some purpose. It's time to find like our place, like what makes us feel like we, like outside of all the dark stuff, what makes us feel like we done did something, or we got some purpose in this world. And then like you said, you see people and you don't even realize how much like a product or you doing this, people paying attention to it. So like that's something you're doing. That's you. Yeah. So I think like we have to start looking at it that way. Like we're doing, even if it's smaller, even in our own minds, it's something we're doing in our lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I almost there was like I'm proud of your accomplishments. Because you know what I'm saying, you somebody like, we grew up together, we went to school together. When I see people like yourself stepping out there creating opportunity, like for real though, like I gotta applaud that. Like you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Not just you, but it's people that like we connected with, like, oh, she doing it, like that's what's up. And it ain't no room for shade, you know what I'm saying? I think where we at in Springfield, like so many people get caught up with being competitive because they don't want nobody to make the extra dollar, or somebody gonna get ahead of them, or the first thing they gonna say, well, I thought of that, or whatever. Well, you sat on it. If you thought of it, you should have did it. Okay, she went ahead and did it, so you can't be mad at her because she went ahead and did it. So like, I applaud you for stepping out there. Like, you got a good thing going on, and like, you know what I'm saying, I see it. I see Wine City being, I see you online, so it's gonna
present. Nothing else is gonna be present. Like I told myself, like I can't drop the ball again on something that I created. Right. So like whether it stays, how it is, or if it does grow, like it's still gonna be present. Yeah. But I know what you mean, like and that really be a self thing. Like when people get mad, like, oh, they did this, or it's something you dealing with in yourself. Because it's kind of like you said, like if I was to go start a podcast tomorrow and it blew up, something in you would be like, I was supposed to done it. So like when you don't do what you are already doing, it breeds the grounds for something that's in you that you knew you could have done. So I think that's where that comes from. Or see, when somebody go make $1, you thought you could have made.
Right. No, that's what it is, man. I just recommend like anybody out here, man. I just like you said in the beginning, man, step out there. Ain't no sense to sitting on it. Ain't no sense to sitting on that. You know what I mean? So if you had, and this is don't look at me like I'm crazy when I say that. You just mentioned, we talked about you being single mom. So if you could create a candle, maybe a candle scent that describes your dating life at this moment, like what would it be? What would you name it?
What would I name it?
Yeah. What would you name that candle for? for your day life? What you look?
I gotta find it. Hold on. Let me find it first. It ain't there.
Yeah.
It don't exist.
Is it something that you don't have time for at this current time, or you so focused on what you got going on?
I don't, because I feel like relationships are distractions, especially when you may be dealing with somebody, that it's not, what's the word? That's not, what's the word I'm looking for? When you're dealing with somebody, you
they don't have the same.
No, I'm not gonna say the same mind frame. I'm saying somebody, it's kind of like somebody God already shows you. You should let that go. I left that alone. And I feel like those type of relationships distract you the most, because when a person is really for you, I feel like it don't take a year for y'all to be growing. Yeah. It's maybe in that first year y'all got some correcting that might need, because people have lingering emotions, other people. I feel like once you went through them seasons of being together, and like you feel like you can build with this person, if it hasn't got to that point where y'all done started building, then you're dealing with a distraction. You're dealing with somebody who it's just a person is gonna be in your way, basically. Like, you're not gonna grow with that person, because at our age, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you're wasting your time. So if I was to make a candle, it like I said, where is it? I ain't got time. Where is it? I don't have time for a man right now. I do not.
Well, she just told for those who feel like they want to shoot their shot. She ain't got time. She ain't got time. But hey, your time coming though. You very attractive. You keep yourself together. You know what I'm saying? You got something going. So I feel like whatever God, line up for you is for you.
It ain't no man, Colin.
Hey, that's him.
Man.
That's him right there.
That is my grandmama. You see, don't nobody call me but my granny.
That's him right there. See,
don't nobody call me but my granny. If it ain't my kids, or my friends, like my granny, like I just gotta cut that out right now, because that's kind of been has been my downfall. Yeah, like I always get distracted, being in a relationship. So like I probably got one more in me.
Yeah, we getting, the thing is, we get in situations we know we ain't got no business in, but it's convenient for the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
we keep telling ourselves maybe you like a person, or you start I think it's the vibes, and you be like, we might can do but it's always that might. I don't need no might no more. It needs to be a definite.
Yeah. It did especially.
It need to be a definite.
What we doing? Like what we doing? Like I don't. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's so many different realms though to that. Like at our age, like people gotta have their stuff together. Like this period, at this age, you don't need to be in a position a 20-year-old is in, and you know what I'm saying? No, because I don't have time.
Yeah, at this age, I'm not gonna call sometimes I be feeling like I be going through what they call a midlife crisis, but it's just a reality check of, sometimes I'm down on myself because where I said I would be, I'll be 40 in a few days. Where I said I would be at 40.
Married.
See what I'm saying?
Because
that's not, you know what I mean? So you be like, man, what did I do wrong? What did I go wrong? What I said I wanted to do, I didn't do this. So you won't change. You want new opportunity. You want new beginnings. You want to do this. You want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, I feel like, and that's why I dropped the pot, because I started feeling like I failed in so many areas. You know what I'm saying? But going back to them kids, man, my two boys remind me all the time of such a good job that I did with them. You know what I'm saying? And I have to sit back and be like,
I get that right. Like I did. I might not have been perfect.
Yeah,
but that's something. Yeah. Same. It's the same. Like I feel like it's something can't nobody call me out. I'm not, like you said, not perfect, but when it comes to them kids, like I'm mama for real.
Yeah.
You daddy for real.
No, for sure.
So like I think what we gotta stop doing though, Wayne, is we gotta stop thinking everybody's timeline is supposed to go the same. It's just not our timeline.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's right. So give us the information on how to go online, purchase candles, look for new product, whatever updates, whatever. What website is it? You get, here you go again, y'all. Look here, she come.
Look, when I say my granny and my kids, this is my son.
Tell son, we gonna get son. Tell son you got about 5 more minutes, and we gonna wrap it up.
I'm gonna call him that. I got a website.
Yeah.
So if you don't follow me on Facebook or Snapchat, Instagram, any of those websites, I got a website. Of course, it's the winecitycandles.com. I actually just dropped some the breast cancer awareness counts.
Saw that today. winecitycandles.com.
Yep, and probably the next couple of weeks I have the booking information on the website.
So go to winecitycandles.com. She gonna have the product that you looking for. She gonna have new product or whatever, old product, new stock, however they work. You can go on there in a little while with the bus information. Party bus. Man, look, get your people, line them up. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing, good business, whatever. And for the fellas, it ain't corny for you to go on there and do some. Come out your comfort zone, man. We gotta learn how to support stuff like that. Come out your comfort zone. You know what I mean? Because everybody likes something that smell good. You know what I'm saying? Burn the candle in your house or whatever, smell good. And it's good to, get it from somebody that we know directly. So, yeah. Is it any phone number, contact information that you give out, or is it?
Yeah, it's just the website right now.
It's just a website right now.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's what it is, man. So
yeah. So y'all stay tuned. I we can
dig into a whole lot more. Like we can do this again. We can dig into a whole lot more. But I just wanted to have an opportunity for you to come on here and tell the people what you got going on, how you got started, the vision that you had, like, you know what I mean? So that's needed, man. So yeah, I got you. You know what I mean? Got my support, man. I know.
I appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate it. Thank you for the encouragement.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Hey, y'all tune in, man. We'll see y'all, man. I appreciate it. Hey, turn me up. Turn me up a little bit. It's another one. When the knob is broken, conversation. I think we done broke the knob. Knob is broken. It's conversation. We done broke the knob. Knob is broken. Conversation. Welcome to broken knob. Knob is broken. Conversation. We done broke the knob. Pull up a chair with us. Come on. Go ahead and share with us. Yeah. No holding back. Go ahead and take it there with us. Right. The knob has been broken when the truth is spoken. We dropping gems, we focus. Know this conversation's open. Steaming like a pot, we super hot, we scorching. Call the fire marshal, we got this and smoking. Anytime, any place. It's Ian Wayne J, we got something to say. You said it. We done messed up the church's money.